Hello, everyone, and welcome to How Passionate and Purposeful Instructors Are Catalysts and How They Foster Engagement in the Online Classroom. I would like to now tell you a little bit about what this presentation is all about. There's a lot of value in this. We're going to give you an introduction and kind of set the context and the purpose for what we're doing and why we're doing this. Then we're going to define passion and purpose, so you get a feel for that. And then also, we're going to talk a little bit about modeling consistency and leading, and how students mirror us and mirror that passion and see our interest as we care for them and lead with empathy, caring, consideration, and how we just lift. Then we're going to talk a little bit about lifting and equipping students for success. We're going to cover, this is an important slide, an important concept where we wrap it all together. We're going to talk a little bit about the significance of passion and purpose in online teaching, and that will be a very good slide. So with that said, there you have the agenda. And what I'd like to do now is do the introduction. So with that said, I'm going to welcome the Forbes School of Business and Dean, Dr. Maya Zelahik, who graciously volunteered her time or out of her busy schedule to come in and present with me. Dr. Zelahik, you've got the floor.
Thank you so much, Bill. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for attending Culture of Care Summit. I hope you're getting a great value out of these meaningful sessions. My name is Maya Zelahik, Dean, Forbes School of Business and Technology. I'm a Fulbright Specialist, Global Researcher, and also the chair of the FSBT's Board of Advisors. When we talk about the culture of care, it is much more than a project, much more than an initiative here at UAGC. It is the way we live, the way we thrive, and the way we interact with each other. We're not only treating our students with care, we're treating each other with care and respect. With that said, back to you, Bill.
Okay, well, thank you, Maya, and thank you for being here, really. This is an honor to present with you. My name is Bill Davis. I'm the program chair in the operations side of the business. I oversee our BA of Operations Management Analysis in the Department of Organizational Studies. Very passionate about what I do. I'm just going to be really quick here and let you know I've got extensive experience in education and also in business. I've got 3 decades of serving at different levels in the PepsiCo system. And I transitioned my career into higher education about 19 years ago, and I absolutely love it. And I love our purpose and how we lead and we lift and we equip students for success and always demonstrate a positive attitude and nurture them in their transformation. Now, what does culture of care mean to me? Well, culture of care, what it means to me is we strive to empower, support, and enrich and graduate every student. That's the UAGC vision. And a culture of care promotes employee and student well-being, satisfaction, and it increases effectiveness and results, student learning. It fosters a supportive and inclusive environment where people feel valued, respected, and supported in their personal and professional lives. So you can see the passion I have. You'll see Maya's passion continue to come out. We're both right here just trying to pay it forward and do something good for the university. So we're here to further student learning. So Maya, can you tell us a little bit about UAGC students and our UAGC vision?
Absolutely. So Bill and I were talking about our upcoming graduation in June. And that is truly each year, it appears as if we're discovering and rediscovering our why. And students are exactly the reason why we're here. So UAGC students are the most important people on the campus. Without them, there would be no need for the institution. So no matter what we do, and we get incredibly busy, we're working on different projects every single day. No matter what we do, we can never, ever, ever forget that at the center of all this are our students. Our vision is to empower, support, enrich, and graduate every student. And everything that we're doing pertaining to the culture of care is geared towards that vision. So as Bill was mentioning, this presentation will explore the concepts of teachers' passion and how passion within us is connecting to our student success. We will provide some specific examples of how passionate teachers bring learning to life, why passion matters, what it means to you, what it means to those of us that are interacting with students in a classroom setting every single day, And we'll also explore the genuine meaning behind passion and purpose, and how passion and purpose empower teachers to inspire students and enhance their engagement.
Thank you very much, Maya. And I know you live that. You live passionately. You're authentic and genuine. You lift us all one team better together. And I appreciate you. We all appreciate you, and we're having so much success within our college, within UAGC, and with our colleagues because we're passionate. That passion drives us. So, with that said, let me go ahead and just share with you a little bit in the Ashford University Forward Thinking blog. I've written a lot of articles. I've written over 160 of them through the years in my time here. And I just like these short 2-3 minute articles. And here's one that I did not too long ago, and we continue to update it and keep it out there in front of students. It's called The Value of Purpose and Passion, and how they all come together to achieve success. So if you Google this on the web, you can put Bill Davis, UAGC, passion, purpose. This should pop up if you want to read the whole article. My goal right now is just to tell you these things. I just want you to clearly understand purposeful goals. You're hearing those already come out as Maya and I talk. And purpose is nothing but, the sense of meaning and what guides your life. It provides you with direction in your life and your career. And it helps you shape goals, purposeful goals, to keep you going, keep you passionate, to accomplish these things, to see that vision. It all starts with a vision. This is what we'd like to do. And to put that passion and purpose into that to continue to accomplish these wonderful goals. So what's passion? I had the privilege to teach Psych 202 earlier in my career, and Hudson and McLean's Lifelong Launch book I took so much from, and I've seen many students come alive. And in that particular book, what's defined there is passion is your sense of energy for something. And I want to say this passionately. Your passions are your internal energy source, the fire, the determination you have for reaching some destination up ahead. They tell you why you're on this journey and what you want from life, how you want to impact, how you want to influence. They're your push and your pull. These energies might be derived from achievement. They might be derived from a sense for meaning, compassion. You want to contribute to the team. You want to play and have fun and move people forward, and creatively. Every adult has the capacity to tap these passions. So check that article. I believe it's about a 3 to 4 minute read. I think you'll like it. And then also, too, here's one more. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this. This was one of the first on-ground accelerated courses that I taught, and it inspired me to write this article a few years later and here's why. In this article, I talk about why that passion matters to adult learners. They see their goal, they come in, they take that step, maybe a little bit tentative, have some perceived apprehensions, real or perceived. But it's up to us as instructors to lead, to lift, to help, to support, to serve. And in this article, I put a paragraph or two paragraphs about a student that was in my classroom, was a little bit tentative, and how I took the initiative to go and help and serve and lift. And here's what I wanted to say. Her passion kicked in. And what ended up happening was this student finished the on-ground accelerated program during, I think, 2 years. And then all of a sudden, 2 years later, I was at graduation. This student achieved her MBA. This was so good for her that she applied for a position in her company, became the vice president of human resource. What a success story. And it's all because her passion kicked in. Now, as you hear me speak, Maya speak, I think the thing that I want you to take away is realize we are a catalyst for helping students. We're starting something, we're moving them forward, we're leading them, we're lifting them. But a lot of that becomes intuitive when you teach that way, and you come in with a servant attitude, and you come in with passion that people feel and model, and they like your positive energy, and they see where you're going, and you're going to get there no matter what. You're going to help, you're going to find a way. But you communicate that. You're passionate, you display it. You start to gain and expand your capacity and discover talents maybe you didn't even have. You're creative, you're innovative, you find new and better ways to do things. You take initiative. You're responsible, dedicated, committed. You're generous. You want to give it away, pay it forward as an instructor, right? It's all about furthering student success, but you influence positively. So that's all I wanted to leave you with. That these particular bullets come from John Maxwell's The 17 Indisputable Laws of Teamwork. So something to remember, great concepts, and it's just something we're giving to you. Now, with that said, I'm going to turn it back over to our dean, Dr. Maya Zelahik, and she can talk a little bit about modeling consistency in leading. Dr. Maya?
Thank you. Thank you, Bill. When it comes to teaching, when it comes to getting in touch with your passion, a lot of times as I was lecturing across the world, whether it's an actual formal classes or whether it's some workshops that we were conducting, I always ask the trainees or students, what is your passion? And sometimes passion overlaps with your day job. Sometimes you're in pursuit of your passion after hours. We teachers are uniquely blessed. In the 99.9% of the cases, the passion is our day job, and we are actually able to pursue our passion, helping our students, modeling consistency. So the four dimensions of mattering theory, we'll present a little bit more on those on the next slide. So the first one is attention. You need to make sure that you create a secure, comfortable environment for your students. They have to have a sense of belonging to the community, UAGC community, belonging to their cohort of learners, and also to feel they belong within that particular classroom. Academic quality. We are actually continuously able to practice our passion for the curriculum through the course revisions, creation of new courses, and updating courses that we're currently teaching. Supportive and caring learning environment. I like to say this to many of our faculty. We're not really teaching our students life. Our students are adult learners. They're juggling multiple jobs. Sometimes they are raising kids. We have a lot of military students as well. Life has taught them a lot of hard lessons. We're here to create supportive and caring environment within which they can thrive and learn. Importance, prioritize high quality teacher-student relationship that is not only within the classroom, following up with students after they graduate. Bill is actually mastering that skill all the time. A lot of times students are circling back to Bill, letting him know, this is the job that I just got. Thank you, Professor Davis. Based on the book that you've shared with me, I was able to learn this and apply this at work. This is this whole high quality teacher-student relationship that we're exhibiting here at UAGC. Be sensitive to students' needs and emotion. Students are doing the same towards you. Make sure that you are passionate, but you're also compassionate. Show genuine and honest interest in their success. Ego extension. Make a plan to check on students. That goes a long way. Make a plan to check on your coworkers, on your colleagues, on your leaders. That goes a long way too. Honest and supportive assignment feedback. Take some time. Grading should not be a chore. Every single grading venture should be a true opportunity to help your students grow and succeed. Connect first, then teach. And then dependence, make students heard. Make sure that you're listening to what they have to say, and follow through, closing the loop. Do what you say you will do. That is so important. There are many different types of leadership, but I think that teachers are by the very nature servant leaders. We are serving our students. We are also serving our community. As we watch our students grow, thrive, and succeed, they're helping not their corporations, they are helping their families. And they're able to inspire the next generation to thrive and also do better. So keep always that in mind. We are servant leaders by the very nature of our profession. Servant leadership is a leadership philosophy. Well, the leader's primary goal is to serve others. So when it comes to servant leadership, we have works of Robert Greenleaf, James Hunter, Ken Blanchard, Stephen Covey. It is a leadership style that prioritizes the well-being and growth of all the team members. There are many different characteristics of a servant leader. I'll touch upon only a few. Empathy. You have to put yourself in shoes of others. Students will come to you with certain problems. Students will come to you with certain obstacles. You are there able to help them and hear them out and listen to them. So empathy and listening, they go hand in hand. Do not go and assume, oh, that's just another excuse in order to better their grades or in order to get a few days extension. No, please be in tune and listen to what the students are having to say in order to help them. You have to be selfless. You have to put the needs of the team, the needs of students first. Um, and yes, we get tired too. And yes, we have deadlines as well. Yes, we have to complete our grading in time. Yes, we have to provide meaningful feedback and still work on the other projects. But don't lose focus of our why, our students. Healing. You have to create that environment of healing and growth within each classroom, within each team that you operate within. You have to have a servant heart. And I think the teachers, by their very nature, they do have that servant heart. You have to be humble and acknowledge that you don't have all the answers. It is much better to tell a student, I'll get back to you, versus coming up with an answer that may not be the answer at all. And then empowerment. You have to empower the team members to follow the vision. And we talked about our vision. One of the first pillars of our vision is to empower our students. Ethical behavior at all times. Please make sure that is never, ever, ever forgotten. That is what we need to do.
Maya, thank you very much. And boy, I'm learning and taking some notes here too, and I appreciate all of that. And what I like the most is the dedication and commitment to this culture of care and what that means. Because as we look at it as a concept and we look at everything that's involved, we live this every day. We have the best jobs in the world. Back in a few years ago when Maya and I were coming into this system, I remember Dr. Maya Zelahik telling me this, Bill, we have the best jobs in the world. I felt her energy. I felt her passion. And together, all of us, there was synergy, and we went out and served and supported students. And I can't tell you how much I love working here and being a part of all this, this culture of care, and proud to be UAGC. I've got one of the best leaders here, my assistant dean, Dr. Katie Theory, who's always out in front and helping us lead and lift students. So I appreciate Dr. Maya's leadership, Dr. Katie's, and the leadership of all of our leadership team, assistant deans, and my colleagues. Together, we achieve more. Now, this particular slide, what I want to come across is a few points that we've talked about. And I'm going to take just a few, and then I'm going to turn it over. We actually came up here with a total of 5 points, some final advice to give to you. And I'm going to take the first 2, and then I'm going to let Dr. Zelahik take the next 3, and then we're going to close this presentation, and thank you for listening. So with that said, let me just talk a little bit about how passion and purpose play a significant role in teaching and highly valued qualities for an instructor. Here's why. Motivation and engagement. When instructors are passionate about their subject matter and purpose-driven, purposeful goals in their teaching, they tend to be more motivated themselves and engaged. Positive energy and enthusiasm is contagious. And students mirror us, and they can tell, they have self-awareness and social awareness, and they can tell as they work with us that we do have the potential to inspire them and lift them and help them and get them through moments, as Maya said, by leading with empathy, acting with compassion. All that makes a difference when we care. I remember a student telling me one time, because I used to say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care, Maya Angelou. And the student gave me a plaque at the end of the class and said, and she changed that to say, students don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So caring is so important, but motivating and engaging. Authenticity and credibility. Passion and purpose contribute to an instructor's authenticity and credibility. When instructors genuinely care about what they teach and the impact it can have on their students, here's what happens. It creates a sense of trust and respect, brings you closer to the students. Students are more likely to connect with and value the instruction provided by an instructor who exudes passion and purpose. And I believe that, and I try to live that. And I know Dr. Zelahik does too. Maya, would you take, the other 5 points that we summarized? Can you take the next 3, and we'll head to the finish line here. So let's keep impacting.
Thank you so much, Bill. Absolutely. We are an inspiration for our students. And hopefully, and I say hopefully because we have to actively work on it, we have to be role models. If you are passionate, you are going to be able to inspire your students and serve as a powerful role model for them. You have to have your purpose. You have to have your area of expertise in order to showcase and lead by example your students on the lead of finding their own passion and their own purpose. Student engagement and learning is another one. You will provide them with different tools within the classroom, so they will not encounter the same old assignments in every single one of your classes. You will come up with a creative and innovative teaching methods to capture their attention and to foster engagement. The more the merrier with the technology does not always work, but there are certain times when we want to use the advanced technology in order to convey meaning, and also to engage. And the long-lasting impact, keep that in mind. You will make an impact within each class of students, each cohort of students that you actually get in touch with. However, the long-lasting impact, if all of your colleagues are doing the same, is that they will graduate not only knowing the content area, but also knowing where they're heading in life within their career path, but also life in general. So those are just some things that passion and purpose impact not only your students, colleagues that you get in touch with, the team members, and also people, your loved ones in your personal lives. Back to you, Bill.
Absolutely. Maya, thank you so much for closing that out. This was just absolutely wonderful. I am absolutely honored to be here today. I'm proud to be UAGC. Maya's proud to be UAGC. Together in the Forbes School of Business and Technology and at the University of Arizona Global Campus, we are living what we say. We want students to succeed. We want instructors to succeed. So with that said, I'm going to close this out. Dr. Maya Zelahik and I both thank you. If you have any questions, there's our emails. bill.davis@uagc.edu and maya.zelahik@uagc.edu. We appreciate you listening, and we hope that we gave you a few pieces of value that you can take and integrate into your teaching practices to continue to further student learning and further student success. So thank you very much. Maya, anything you'd like to say as we close?
I would like to thank all the audience members, students, faculty, staff members, external audience members. Thank you for attending Culture of Care Summit. We appreciate you and have a beautiful day.
Thank you, everyone.